Hi, this is Takashi from Jazz Love Japan. Today I just want to talk about one title from the last Jazz LP collection series by the King Record. I already talked about that series, some time back. In the early 90s, the King Record, you know, picked up many jazz titles. Some of them are very minor, from the Savoy, Vanguard, Signal, and Regent. I think those are the labels that they picked up. And, you know, I don't know how many, over 50 or more, over, I don't know, about, 100 titles in total. And among them, as I said, some of them are very minor, but the great session. And I just want to share with you one title which I think is very minor and a kind of overlooked title. It's a great live session. The album is this. I don't know whether you know this one. This is called A Night at the Five Spot. Yes, that's the title. Very simple title. And this is a live recording session in 1957, and originally it was released under Signal. I don't think many jazz collectors know this album. Yeah. Actually, I didn't know this album until it came out. In the early 90s. But it's a great live session. Look at the members. Look at the members. Cecil Payne on baritone sax, and Phil Woods on the alto sax, right? And Frank Socolow on the alt sax and the tenor saxophone, and Duke Jordan on piano, and Wendell Marshall on bass, and Art Taylor on drums. Yeah, what a members, right? And the recording was recorded by the incomparable, the one and only Rudy Van Gelder. So the recording condition, let me tell you, is very good. Although I've never listened to the original, which I think is very difficult for you to get. I've never seen it and I've never listened to it. But still, with this reissue by the King Record, the recording condition, the sound quality is just fantastic. And as I talked about in the last video that I was talking about this series, the last Jazz LP collection series, Toyokase is the one cutting and pressing this series. So the pressing quality, the sound quality is superb, especially this album. Fantastic sound quality, really good. And the live session, let me tell you, is just out of this world. Every player plays like crazy. Yeah. And the atmosphere that you can sense and that you can smell from this album is great. As you know, the Five Spot Cafe is famous cafe for the jazz live, right? Especially during the 50s and 60s. And yeah, you can smell the atmosphere. It's a good atmosphere in between the audience and musicians. Yeah. So in case you don't know this album, this session, it's better for you to dig. By the way, this live session itself was organized to dedicate Charlie Parker. Yeah. So yeah, it's written here. Dedicated to the music of Charlie Parker. Yeah. So they picked up most of the titles, I think, here are from the Charlie Parker compositions. Yes. That's it for today. I hope you like it. And lastly, I would say, please continue staying safe and be connected with the music we love, jazz. Thank you for watching today, and I'll see you next time.